Carlos Gomez.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from the deep.
Throw on the second for the force in the fourth inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook liner towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Into the box, Soup Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Number 13.
Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Soup Slugger will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part, and he just needed a little more help.
Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Soup Slugger stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. George Springer will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
The big thing here is...
Oh, hold on. What a... He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, what a play.
The left fielder, number 9.
Soup Slugger is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Carlos Correa will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact. Over.
The second for 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but unfortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Soup Slugger will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Springer looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is what you expect.
Lorenzo Cain stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to strike him out for the second time. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address. At the plate, Soup Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drilled to first. Singleton gloves it. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Stepping in, Soup Slugger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Soup Slugger.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's around first on his way to second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in and looking for more, Soup Slugger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Leading off the inning, Soup Slugger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Carlos Correa comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Grounded to third. Right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address. Soup Slugger will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Carlos Gomez will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. I mean, he was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Derek Dietrich will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up. Guy so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Soup Slugger is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
After it is Kane. He's got it one away. Now to the plate, George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. Lyles looks in. Here it is on 0-1. On the ground to third. Slugger is up with it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Soup Slugger will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Kane. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His third home run of this series. And it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead. Luis Valbuena stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Lyles steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Soup Slugger will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address. Stepping in, Soup Slugger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Tucker looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Soup Slugger will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been...
Soup Slugger will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Soup Slugger strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Third baseman number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Preston Tucker struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the...
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address. Soup Slugger will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Tucker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on. Carlos Correa is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Soup Slugger digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 5th so far in this series as they get on the scoreboard. Soup Slugger will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Tucker is going to get there. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Houston Astros got a road win against Arizona, 3-0.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public. Soup Slugger will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in to try it again, Soup Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Joey Gallo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get.
And he's retired, one away. In now, Soup Slugger. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ackley going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one. Soup Slugger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And that'll get down for a base hit. Soup Slugger steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
In there, a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Wow, he has just completed the last leg of a true baseball rarity, hitting. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. And the crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Soup Slugger will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Line drive to center field. Rodriguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Soup Slugger is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Minor into the windup. First pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Third baseman number 13.
Coming to the plate again, Soup Slugger, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Rodriguez going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Soup Slugger digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And the runner from second is in to score. Soup Slugger will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. That's in there, base hit. Here comes Upton around third. The run scores from second, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that will allow a run to score. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Soup Slugger, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. The runner scores from second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the side.